Hey everyone, this is Dances. Today, this is kind of a pointless video, but I'm just going to go ahead and have a look around Teldrassil for last time. If you don't know why, look it up elsewhere. I'm not giving you any spoilers, but goodbye Teldrassil, I will miss you. This is a farewell video. So, just a couple things. This is where the bosses hang out. There's two bosses upstairs here in the Temple of the Moon. We've got Tyrande and Malfurion upstairs. This is probably the easiest of the bosses to kill if you're the Horde. I don't know what they'll be doing if they're looking for an easy boss to kill. As far as when I'm talking bosses to kill, I'm talking about the city bosses, the bosses of the major cities. People used to go kill them for some reason. I don't know if they still even really do that.
Protect the wild.
It is my honor to serve Elune.
Hi Malfurion. Hi Tyrande.
What would you ask of the Caldora?
Is that Elune? Is that the priest or the goddess Elune? I'm assuming. So Darnassus. As a city, it's kind of strange. I really like this bank. It's got a bear, Druid, maybe, turned into a tree. When I was very new to this game and just starting, I remember putting things in the bank here in Teldrassil, and if I was in Stormwind, I gotta go all the way back to Teldrassil to get that out of my bank. The auction houses did work like that, though. Auction house is over on the other side, but yeah. Kind of gonna miss this place when it's gone. It's the best place to go if you needed small eggs. These right here. These creatures give you the small eggs. You can get 7 gold out of those eggs. So this was the best place to go if you needed gold and you were on like a level 10 on a new server or something like that. This was your best bet. Let's kill these things right here. Sell those eggs when it's what is it? Christmas? One of the holidays anyway. The eggs will sell on that holiday. I have to save them. You can at least save up a couple eggs. Put them on the auction house when it's time, and you'll have some gold. I remember way back when you could get almost a gold out of one egg, and a gold was a lot back then. And I don't even know why people would pay a gold for an egg. I guess they're just too lazy to go back out and get it. Now what's this? What's with this druid? Is there a quest for me? I'll help you. Why is that not showing up on my I guess I'm not tracking trivial quests, that's why. Sure. Let's do this quest, why not? Blood feather belts, silvery spinnerets. This was, it was just a really pretty zone, I think. Like, I like the aesthetics of it. I like the fact that it's a really big tree. It's just cool. It was unique. You didn't really, I don't think there's any other big tree zones. So yeah, obviously I'm about 100 levels higher than all this stuff, so pretty easy for me to go through this stuff. What's this guy doing? Sabercat's fur is a distinctive gray color, blending into the surrounding forest. As she lays there, you observe that she's badly wounded, with deep lacerations across her back and stomach. She raises her head and gazes at you. Bright intelligence shining in blue eyes, she seems to wish to follow you. Escort Miss to the Senatal Arena Clouds Break? Yeah, Clouds Break. At the Moonwell near the Oracle Tree. Oh my gosh, look at this quest. I have 10 minutes to complete it. I thought it was going to take 10 minutes. I like to try and match the speed of whoever I'm escorting when they're following me like this. Still a little faster. I think bear should be about the right speed. Well, that was an easy escort quest. Glad to help a fellow druid in need. Even if I am 100 levels higher than I should be to do this quest.
How may I help?
Kinda sad I didn't get any transmog out of that. I was hoping that by going back here I might complete a couple quests and maybe maybe I'll get a transmog that I didn't have before, which I know will be able to get once these quests go away. Something like that. That was my thoughts on coming here. But there's not a whole lot of quests for me to do here, and hey, there's one.
The loom be with me.
The forest mourns for Lady Satra, but it was something that had to be done. I hope now she can rest in
Go in
peace.
peace.
I hope so too. Rest in peace. It's really going to be sad seeing this zone gone. I mean, like, thinking back to Cataclysm when they changed all the original zones, it would be nice to be able to go back and just kind of like play through. I mean, obviously they're going to have vanilla servers coming out eventually, and I'll be able to do that. But this video is kind of my substitute for now. If I feel like I'm missing Teldrassil, I'll be able to come back and look at this video, and maybe I'll, you know, that'll be enough for me. Remember what it was like. Yeah, I remember logging out at this inn a lot when I first started this game. And I would come in here and I would lay down on the bed. Let's see if I can do it right. There we go. Oh, man. Like right about there. Oh, good night, everyone. I want my head on the pillow, though. I would try really hard to do this. I remember doing this. It's like an RPer over here. There we go. Now my head's in the pillow. That's no good. Oh well, that's how I sleep in real life. Put the pillows underneath and on top of my head. Got a quest here. Where is the quest? Got a quest somewhere. It's in the other. Here it is.
What brings you?
Kill 12 Grell. Bring a package of rare earth to somebody. Okay. Kill some Grell. Why not? Oh, I have to kill them with this item. Okay. Well, that's interesting. What does this one say? I'm glad you were willing to atone for your mistake. It speaks a great deal about your character. I have another task for you. I've gathered some iron root seeds. They are somewhat like fell cones, but they're a bit more potent. Nature often responds very negatively to demons, and these iron root seeds prompt a very concentrated form of that reprisal. Interesting. To our north, in Fell Rock, there are Grelkin that are far beyond redemption. Use the iron root seeds to rout them before they become a more serious threat. Huh. So, kind of interesting. The nature is fighting back against the demons. It's weird though, I think I remember doing most of these quests back in vanilla, but I guess they would have changed when Cataclysm came out. That's why I have quests here still, I guess. Pretty confusing little cave here, isn't it? Let's look at the map. Okay, I see. Lord Milenis. I seem to remember him. Probably get a kill or a quest to come back here and kill him after I finish this one, I think. Go this way. Back out of here. Yeah, that's it. It's very hard to see on the mini map. Yep. Get the head of Lord Milenis. Here I come. So I realize this is pretty pointless to do all these quests, but honestly, I don't have a lot better to do right now. 8.0 is out, and there's not any new content to go with it yet. It's just a stat squish, and everyone lost their artifacts. Everyone's, got slightly different rotation to figure out. There's not a whole lot of fun to be had right now. You can do PvP, you can do battlegrounds, you can do all the things are still there, but there's just not much point knowing BFA is right around the corner. You're not going to increase your item level very much, and even if you did, it's not going to make much of a difference. So it's just kind of like, do whatever you feel like doing to have fun. That's one thing I do like about this kind of wind down, period between expansions, where we know what's going to happen with the next expansion. It's right around the corner. It's just time to chill. I like that. It's a good time to do transmog hunting, go do those old raids, go farm some gold, all that sort of things. But I decided to come out here and do quests in Teldrassil just because I know they won't be available later. And, you've served the good people of Dalinar and Darnassus well, brave Druid, and as a member of the Sentinel Force of Teldrassil, I salute your efforts. Cool. Where's this cave? right? Yeah. Look how fast this dash is. It's kind of crazy. That's the new kitty dash. If you talent for it. Give me his head. Let's drop it back down. What? Oh, man. Super fast kitty. Alright. So yeah, maybe I'll get a transmog item that I didn't have. I doubt it because I haven't so far. But if nothing else, I'll read these texts on these quests that I won't get a chance to look at later. Did you kill the Lord Malenus yet? It is vital that he be taken care of quickly and quietly. His continued existence is an embarrassment to us all. With Lord Malenus laid to rest, I can finally move on to other matters. Thank you. Cool. Hidden under my gloves, I guess. I guess I don't have the whole of the Fang set, which really surprises me. I feel like some of those items were on characters that I just never logged on to get the transmog. I'm supposed to bring it to somebody here. There he is. I remember this guy. Oh no. What of those? So used to be when you turned in quests, they would do something like this, and during that time, these other people, they can't turn in their quests. They gotta wait until he's done talking to me. Those were the most... Yeah, I'm not even doing these. I'm not even doing those quests. I remember that. I remember that whole hassle. Every time you turn a quest into him, he does that whole thing again, and they're going to be sitting there, like, camping that guy, waiting for your turn to turn in his quest. Maybe I should do it. Just because, like I said, I won't have a chance to do these quests later. Maybe I should just go ahead and rip the band-aid off, get it done now. It's going to hurt, but it's okay. It's not going to hurt. Not really.
Greetings.
6 seeds, 6 sprouts, 10 sprouts. Here's a nice little handy hint. You can see all these items really easily, obviously, but if you hit Alt-Z to hide your interface, these items become even more clear. They become even more easy to see, and if there's really, really tiny, itty-bitty little things that you need to click, you won't have any problem finding them. Now, obviously, I'm not going to have any problem finding these quest items without doing that, because these quest items are pretty obvious, but the game really looks very nice in Alt-Z, so I'm just going to use that for a second here. Glowing fruit. Alright. Alright. So these things will stop being sparkly when I'm done with the quest. As you can see, they've all stopped being sparkly. They still exist, but they're no longer sparkly. Means I completed the quest. Do I get things from these guys? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna sneeze, so I'm gonna mute. Maybe I'm not gonna sneeze. I feel like I need to sneeze. Not gonna sneeze. I'll try to mute it if I do. So yeah, I'm sorry about the pointless video, but like I said, I am pretty much making this one just for myself to watch later if I feel like I'm just the old Teldrassil. I got all the things I need. Okay. That was kind of fun watching all the buttons fly by on Trophy. This is an add-on Trophy GCD. It just shows you what you did last, and you can set it up to where you get to see what other people do to in your party or your target. It's useful. I find it useful for the purposes of streaming. That way, if people were like, "How did you do that? What are you doing? How did you get that? Whatever. How did you kill the boss so quick? Whatever it is, they can look and they can see what abilities I'm using at what order, and that might be helpful for people. Also, you could use that to critique me and say, "Hey, Dances, what are you doing, man? You cast this before that. You're supposed to do it the other way. Let me know if I'm doing something wrong." All right. So I gotta fill an amethyst file. Is that a vial or a file? Is that a real word? File? Phial? Fill the amethyst file at the Oracle Glade Moonwell.
I am listening.
5 mossy tumors. There is a malevolence growing in the Timberlings. We are trying to find the source, but until we do, in order to keep Teldrassil safe, we must cut down the Timberlings who are beyond help. Those that wander the Wellspring Lake to the north are the most tainted. They must be removed. Destroy the Timberlings you find there and gather the mossy tumors growing upon them. Bring the tumors to me so that they may be burned. Oh, there's another quest. That was a quest I just read. I can pick it up. Alright. Thought about doing this on a low-level character, like starting a new character and doing all the quests like that. The reason I decided against that is I just kind of want to do the quests. I'll need to level a new character, and it'll take a lot longer to not fly. So I'm just gonna fly around and complete the quests. What do I gotta do? Fill the file. That's right. I remember a lot of Moonwell filling quests. You fill the Moonwell with you fill the vial with the Moonwell water from whichever well and bring it back to the guy. There was a lot of quests like that. Along with the Druids, the Oracle Tree has been carefully monitoring the growth of Teldrassil. Our observations have been disheartening. But all is not without hope. The tree is indeed recovering since its blessing, but the growth is somehow stunted, hindered. We suspect that some portion of the corruption remains within the tree, waiting to be cleansed. We simply need to find it. There is one last moonwell that I would like you to visit. It's directly south of here on the shores of the pools of the Arethalin. Be wary as you seek out the well, and keep your weapons close at hand. I sense a growing corruption from the bows of the southern Teldrassil. When you have the water, I want you to bring it to a familiar face that you'll see at the pools. She wishes to battle the corruption and has asked for you personally. Pick up the quest too. Don't just fly away. Well done. These tumors are the symptom of the Timberling's disease. They are filled with a poison that we must cleanse from our new land. I will dispose of these tumors. Thank you, Dances. What's your next quest? I figured it out. I had to rush here to find you. It is so simple. Really, the corruption has spread from the Timberling to Timberling, but there's but one that is the source. Oakenscowl. He's being poisoned by the largest tumor I've ever seen. I would call it gargantuan even. Oakenscowl used to reside in a cave near my lake, but has since found his way to a nook northeast of here. Hunt down Oakenscowl and collect the tumor. Remove this source of corruption from my home. Consider it done. Seems to be a pretty common theme in these quests, and that's, you know, trying to save the animals and plant life from demonic or fell energies. I guess that's a pretty central theme in the entire game, but this is where it all starts, folks. Follow-ups from him. I think I'm almost done with these quests, and once I'm done questing, I'll cut this video off. But I really just kind of wanted to take one last visit. It would be a real pain in the neck to get here without flight. I just wanted to say that. What, you gotta go all the way around up here? What? Okay. Here's where I turn in. As Teldrassil purges itself of the corruption that has perverted its growth for all these years, a malevolent growth has formed near the tree's edge south of here. We have an opportunity to strike out and purge the source of the fell moss that has tainted the gnarl pine, the timberlings, and everything else. With the water that you've collected from the moon wells and the renewed strength of Teldrassil herself, I can grant you great power for a short while. Put an end to this corruption. Use the powers granted by you to fight your way to the heart of corruption and destroy it. Oh, cool. We get extra buttons. What are we doing? What do we got? We got Moonlight, summoning a beam of moonlight, granting healer to the caster and their allies and purging corruption from enemies. We got a tidal pull to pull in all corrupted demons within 40 yards. That's nice. And Starfall. Summon a flurry of stars from the sky on all targets within 30 yards of the caster, each dealing arcane damage to enemies within 5 yards of the enemy target, lasting 8 seconds. Okay, cool. I feel like this probably will be the end quest for this. Huh. It says it's that way. I am reluctant to jump out of the vehicle and fly there because that will more than likely that'll probably stop me from being able to use these abilities. I don't know if you need to use these abilities to kill a thing, probably not, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Doing this quest old school. died. That was fun. Man, I wish I had a button like that. Oh, I could have flown that whole time. Come on, man. Come on. I thought it would probably take my vehicle, quote-unquote, away. You don't actually have a vehicle for this, but this is the vehicle interface. Excuse me. Oh, there's another quest. Our tasks are done here for now. This water proved to be of great importance, but it wasn't originally meant for me. Go ahead and bring it back to Korthros at the crossroads. I'm sure he'd like you to deliver it to its original destination. Alright. Got your water here, buddy. Good to see you again. I sense that Trindarella's task went smoothly with you by her side. Thank you for returning to me so swiftly, but we have one last task to ask of you. Alright, another task. It has been an undeniable honor to have met you. You are a testament to the nobility of your race. Go now and finish this final task. Take the waters of Tyrande Whisperwind. Take the waters to Tyrande Whisperwind in Darnassus. Okay, I know what she is. We just visited her upstairs. Now I feel like this is like definitely the last quest, unless she's like, now go to Stormwind and talk to Anduin or whoever. That might be the case. I wouldn't be surprised if they do send you to Stormwind. Like, alright, yeah, you finished everything here now. Go to the area where actually people hang out now. Alright. Whoops. That's the button I want to hit. Hey, a quest. This will send me to Rutharian Village. That will probably be where I end this video. Ah, the blessed waters from our moon wells. You have borne witness to the spirit of the Calderai, then? In recent times, I've come to find that the spirit offers more questions than it does answers. But such is the continuing nature of discovery that drives us in our darkest hours. I will offer you the simplest answers that I can. Malfurion has returned to me, to us, but harsh times are yet upon us. Staghelm is gone, and the world is racked with pain. Malfurion has much to mend, and he will need help. Now, my quest says to use the teleportation rune to get to Rutharian Village, but I have a more entertaining way of getting there. We're just gonna fly, and I just want to take one last look. Teldrassil before we're closing the video for today, and thanks for watching. If anybody here feels like I do and a little nostalgic about Teldrassil, just leave a comment and let me know. those branches. Look at how tall it is. And it's cut off at the top. Like, the world tree's cut at the top. That's what we're walking on. It's like a stump. You can see over there, that's Mount Hyjal. It's not as tall as the world tree is, I don't think. Sorry about that sound. It's not on. Lets me know if I go into bad areas where, like fatigue, you'll die if you stay in that area too long. Doesn't really need to notify me if I'm just stepping in and out of it, though, does it? I guess I actually have to take the teleporter to complete this quest. No? Oh. The turn-ins in the... See, I'll show you what it's going to go bang again in a second here. See, I'm in the dark part of the sea. That's where you get fatigue. You can see that. If that fatigue bar gets, you know, down to there, it starts eating away your health quickly. You will die if you spend too much time in fatigue. It's like being underwater, but worse. So that's what that sound was. Sorry about the... Okay. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll miss the World Tree. I'll miss Teldrassil. I don't know, you know, why they had to do that, but I guess it does make for an entertaining story to take away something that I hold dear. So I guess in that regard, good job evoking an emotional response, Blizzard. Thanks for watching. This is Dances. Hope you all have a great day. Take care.